I think maybe one of the most important things you've done in the past few months that hasn't gotten as much attention is this Apple News app. I'm opening up the app here on the new iPad Pro, and I'm wondering, when I see a personalized news feed, does that move us further into this world of polarized, siloed news where I'm only seeing the stories that I agree with? Or do you try with your algorithms to actually make me see stories that I might disagree with?
When you pick up a newspaper and you used to read it, there's a serendipity of discovering articles that
That's
you
what
really
I really
love.
miss. That's what I miss about the internet.
That's right. And that's what we're trying to do in For You.
When I'm looking at an article from the Wall Street Journal or the Huffington Post, are the ads that I'm seeing actually paying those journalists?
We have two choices for anybody who's providing content or news. They can control the ads, they keep 100% of the revenue.
So how do you benefit then?
We benefit by creating a great application on our devices.
So if the news outlet doesn't sell the ad itself, it can also make money through you?
They can also come through us and we'll sell the ads for them, and in those cases they keep 70%.
This idea of a news app has provoked some anxiety in newsrooms because it gets to the idea that the Apples and the Facebooks and the Googles of the world have more and more control over the distribution of news.
Well, in the case of Apple, it's really simple. We're not trying to get into the economics of it. As I told you, you keep 100% of it. What we're trying to do is to build the platform for the news organizations to leverage.
I wonder if this is especially significant for local newspapers.
Absolutely. Those are not organizations that have the skill sets or the financial means to go and create applications and market those. This gives them an opportunity to focus on what they do really well, which is the journalism part, and let us handle the technology piece of building the apps and distributing it.
The town where I grew up recently had the paper shut down. They recently laid off the journalists. And it makes me think about whether a new news organization could be created for that town and then distribute through Apple News and through these other new forms of distributed journalism.
I absolutely believe in that. It was one of our main goals when we were building Apple News. We thought of things from, even church newsletters to a stamp club. And a lot of those organizations today still print.
There must be times where you read the news and you seethe. You see a story about Apple that's wrong. You see a rumor about Apple that's crazy. It's interesting to hear you talk about how much you appreciate journalism, given that Apple is so severely scrutinized in the press.
Well, we appreciate great journalism, more than rumors, certainly. But again, journalism is very, very important, and we wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.